What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, by now, everybody got the word that former undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, now junior welterweight title contender, Devin the Dream Haney, who has 30 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age. He is 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. Devin Haney has now officially vacated all of his belts at 135. He's not the champion at 135 any longer, okay? Devin Haney has vacated all his belts. We already knew Devin Haney had vacated or was stripped of the World Boxing Council, better known as the WBC title, which we just saw Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos fight for that belt. And Shakur Stevenson was the victor, which made him a 3-division world champion. Now, what does this mean for the rest of the division? Well, now George Kambosos Jr. is now going to fight Vasyl Lomachenko for the vacant IBF title. It's being stated that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be elevated to the WBA super champion, and that they're going to eventually look to make a showdown should Vasyl Lomachenko beat George Kambosos. A showdown for Vasyl Lomachenko and Vasyl Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson to fight in a unification bout. Vasyl Lomachenko, should he beat George Kambosos in Australia April 13th, is said to possibly fight Shakur Stevenson. As far as the WBO title, it's still unclear what's the route going to be for the WBO title. But it's said that the IBF title is going to be on the line when Kambosos and Lomachenko fight. The WBA title, Gervonta Tank Davis is the regular champion. He'll be elevated to the super champion if he wants to accept that. And Shakur Stevenson is the WBC champion. So for everybody that was concerned and wondering, Devin Haney's holding on to the belts, holding the belts hostage. Well, you can see. Now, the initial plans for Devin Haney was to stay the champion at 135 and chase Hank Armstrong to hold 3 titles in 3 separate weight classes, to hold titles in 3 separate weight classes. But apparently Devin Haney has no interest come back down to 135 and defend those titles. And so he vacated the belts. Now, Devin Haney has plans to go to 147 and capture belts at 147. Is this a plan for Devin Haney to fully go to 147 now and campaign there? He's going to fight Regis Prograis next Saturday, December 9th, San Francisco, California, for Regis Prograis' WBC title. And he already called out the likes of Keith Thurman, and guys of that nature. And he's going to look to, become a world champion at welterweight. Right? So I know many people hit me up and they said, oh man, Devin Haney capped, said that he's going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis at 135. I personally don't think that Devin Haney can make the weight. I just think that physically it's too taxing on his body to even attempt to go back down to 135. I know he has good intentions to go to 135 and challenge, Gervonta Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. But this is just an indication that he just simply can't make the weight. You know what I'm saying? He can't deplete his body anymore to attempt to make 135. He just can't do it. And the fact that he's vacating the belt, he's going to look to unify the belts at 140, I believe. Again, they called out Keith Thurman to fight at 147. And as I told you guys, Devin Haney could be looking to fight. If all goes well, you'll see Devin Haney fighting Mario Barrios for the vacant WBC title at 147. Mario Barrios is the WBC welterweight interim champion. It's expected that Terrence Crawford is already stripped of his IBF title, and Jerron Boots Ennis has been elevated to the IBF champion. Now it's expected that Terrence Crawford is going to vacate the WBC title or be removed as the champion, and Devin Haney and Mario Barrios will fight for the vacant WBC title. So as I told you guys, it's not easy for Devin Haney to make the weight, and clearly, he's not going to attempt to do it anymore. It's just too taxing, too depleting on his body. So he's not going to attempt to make that weight anymore. And that's just what that is. As far as the belt, what's going to happen next? As I stated, Gervonta Tank Davis will be elevated to the WBA regular champion. Super champion. He's the WBA regular champion right now. You'll have Shakur Stevenson is the WBC champion, and you'll have Mario Barrios versus Vasyl Lomachenko will be elevated to the IBF champion. As far as the WBO belt goes, I haven't heard anything regarding the WBO as of yet. What's going to happen with the WBO title? Does this mean that Devin Haney has just completely avoided Gervonta Tank Davis, as many people is going to tell you now? He turned down the opportunity to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, and he's ducking Gervonta Tank Davis, and he don't want no smoke with Gervonta Tank Davis. He fights at 140. Gervonta Tank Davis became a world champion. He fought Mario Barrios at 140. Fought Mario Barrios WBA regular title. Or you can fight Devin Haney at 147. But you got to listen to your body. If your body if you just simply can't make the weight, what can you do about that? Right? You can't force your body to do something that it simply can't do. If your body simply cannot make 135 pounds anymore, regardless of how much you try to force it to, it can't make the weight. It just is what it is. So, you're going to get a lot of people that's going to say that Devin Haney is ducking, that Devin Haney is avoiding. Your body can't make the weight, it can't make the weight. But that's not a foregone conclusion that he is just simply not going to attempt to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. We got to let that unfold. But he's looking to become a world champion at 140. Regis Prograis, first things first. He got to fight and beat Regis Prograis, okay? And then he's looking to go up, and he's looking to fight at 147, become a champion there. He'd be a 3-division world champion. Carving out his own niche, carving out his own legacy, and not waiting for nobody. That's what you're supposed to do. Not wait on nobody. And that's what Devin Haney is doing. So we got to see how it unfolds and plays out before we pass judgment. Let's see how this unfolds and let's see how this plays out. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Again, like I said, first things first, he got to beat Regis Prograis. It's not a foregone conclusion. And then we got to see. Maybe he unifies against Teofimo Lopez. Maybe he unifies against, Subriel Matias. Maybe he unifies against, Rolando Rolly Romero. Who knows? At 140. Maybe he goes to 147 and fights Mario Barrios. Who knows? But again, like I said, this is the update, is that Gervonta Tank Davis will be elevated to the WBA Super Champion. Lomachenko is going to fight George Kambosos for the vacant IBF title. And Shakur Stevenson is already the WBC lightweight champion. So the belts have bounced around. But this is good for Tank Davis. Well, not really for Tank, because he don't have any interest in really fighting for the belts. But it's good for guys like Shakur Stevenson. Lomachenko's already up in age, so I don't know how good this is for Vasyl Lomachenko to have to scramble and try to collect all the belts. But let's see what happens moving forward. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.